introducing our new dog. It's us, Rick and Morty.
Here it is.
On Mancave. Yes, here it is. Oh. Yeah, Rick and Morty. Morty and Rick. How you guys doing?
All right, so we are here tonight.
We're chatting about Rick and Morty.
We're
Season 3, episode
6.
Named... I don't know what it's named.
It had Rick in its name.
I had it in my head, and now it's out of my head.
Yep. Sorry, they're not really that great with these names here.
It was something. The Whirly Darly Conspiracy was the previous one. Now you have to look it up. Oh no, we've already ruined the beginning of our review. We don't remember the name of the episode. What a fumble. Ben's supposed to know these things. I trust him to be the money man. I'm just the funny man.
I'm just the face.
Oh, you're the face? I thought I was the face. Wait, if we're both here for our looks, then who's here?
Rest and Ricklaxation.
Rest and Ricklaxation. I'd actually never even seen that one time. Like, that's the first time I heard that was the name of the episode. I just did a bad job looking it up. Alright, cool. Rest and Ricklaxation. So, yeah. A new episode of Rick and Morty, and they promised us a classic Rick and Morty adventure return to form, and let me tell you.
And Justin Roiland kept on saying on Twitter, like, this is one of his favorite ones, and I know why.
It was so good.
It was probably the season's...
Excellent.
It's probably the season's best episode.
We, last night, like, we were talking about... I know, it was just last night. Oh, God. Our review for last week. We were a little late this week.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, excuse me. But I know we were saying that even though that was a really good episode, Benny gave it a 10 out of 10, but I gave it a 9 out of 10 because I'm a firm believer that people give 10s out too easily, and there's nowhere to go from 10, right? So I give this last episode a 9 in case something comes along that might be a 10.
But
and
see,
here
you don't have the caveats that I have.
And here it was, though.
This was a 12 out of 10.
This episode was the 10 for me. This was a perfect, quintessential episode. Rick and Morty episode.
Yeah.
It had everything. It had the quips, the, plenty of tropes, and one or two sneaky, quick little references.
Yeah.
Like, instead of the whole episode being about, like, a Wolf of Wall Street thing, there's, like, a 2-second Wolf of Wall Street
thing.
And
it's tastefully done.
There's, like, it's just, it was a perfect episode.
Yeah.
We have a little bit of everybody, except Jerry, but again, he's,
We got a tiny bit of Summer, a tiny bit of Beth.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's fine. It's been a while since we've had just like Rick and Morty just going on a adventure together.
Yeah,
so.
And the kooky new characters that were introduced in this episode are basically just another Rick and another Morty, and those are always great.
Yeah. It was cool seeing like the dichotomy of like the toxic one and then the regular one, and seeing how basically Morty became the Rick in the situation, and Rick became the Morty.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. Morty consistently just continues to get ass.
Dude, I love that Jessica is like, in the end of the episode, she's pretty much down to earth with like going through portals and like, and like she calls Rick and asks him if he's gotten another Morty yet.
Yeah.
And that like exact language is really interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
But only because he kept on drunk dialing.
That's
her.
what I think is funny. Rick keeps drunk dialing Jessica about his Morty.
Jesus.
Like
all
like
these little backstory misdemeanors. Yeah.
Oh, and I love just like all the little things when Rick is fighting the other Rick in the house and he has all of these stashed weapons.
That sequence was so cool.
He rips a piece of the carpet up, puts his handprint down, and gets a gun that he takes his DNA out and shoots it into another beast, and it births a new version of exactly him.
Meanwhile, the toxic one just
picks up a second one,
gets out like this beast. And he's like motivating it. Yeah.
They get a monster out that apparently grows and gets stronger and more evil by being like, oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Yeah.
Who's daddy's little boy? Who's a good boy?
Oh,
so funny.
Yeah.
But it was a perfect episode. Highly recommended.
It's episodes like these that make me very thankful that it took so long for this season to come out.
Yeah, and that's
this is stuff that you don't come up with.
The sequence in the beginning after he says it's going to be a 20-minute adventure is just like classic, like, you feel like it's the end of the Star Wars movie
and everything
where
like
it's
that.
the end of a movie where like everything had come together. They had like one last chance for the heroes to do the thing while they're getting chased. Like they die if it doesn't happen. Type like everything was just great. And again, it was another one of those episodes where they crammed so much And in 20 minutes, it just felt so long.
Yeah, and they were able to resolve all of it.
Yeah, it was wow. It was really good. And then the tag, at the end.
Yeah, the tag was really good. Resolving the whole thing with I think her name was Stacy.
Stacy, yeah. Stacy goes into the. I thought this was a sex dungeon. Maybe I should have been paying attention.
I really liked. What do you think of Alpha Male Morty?
I like him a lot. I like when So it was different than when Morty gets assertive. You know how like when Morty kind of like hits a breaking point and then gets assertive because he feels like he's
more
being
shouty.
responsible.
He's more shouty at that point.
But I feel like he feels like he's being responsible for Rick.
Yeah.
In those situations, right? And this was the exact opposite. Instead of feeling like he's being responsible for Rick, for the first time ever, he's like he knew what he wanted and he like looked out for Morty. He looked out for number one.
He wasn't thinking big picture.
Like how Rick always says. Yeah. Rick is he knows that. Like
he was doing things that Rick would do. He broke Rick's phone.
Yeah, he broke Rick's phone.
And he said, don't worry about it.
He abandoned, like, Rick gets all this stuff and gets himself plugged back in, and then Morty abandons him.
Yeah.
That's totally a thing that would happen the other way around. Like Morty would be like, all right, I'm here to get this thing fixed. And you turn around, like, where's Rick? And Rick's like, all right, Morty, see you later. Like, you're better than me. I'm a big enough man to admit it.
Yeah. I really like how they got him to be just the perfect level of douchey, where he knows, like, the kind of carrot sticks those are. And, like,
are these organic?
Like that.
He says even when he bought them and is preparing them himself at home.
Yeah.
He's like cutting them up for himself and he goes, are these organic?
What a douchey thing to do.
Yeah. And like the little Voltron reference is great.
The Voltron reference,
thing. And you can have the drones. No, you can't have the drones. They turn into a little Voltron robot thing. It's super cool. It's 6 robots, so not 5. Something I immediately noticed. All right, my dog is giving us the old cue. Looks like it's time to wrap it up.
Perfect episode. It'll be another 2. It'll be 2 weeks until the next one.
The next episode. But it won't be 2 weeks until your next Man Cave.
Yes, you will be seeing us. We've got
Sunday probably.
Yep, we've got our review of
not
Defenders. And wait, not on Monday?
Didn't you say next Monday's no go?
Oh yeah. We'll have content though.
Okay, yeah, we'll do something on Monday.
Yeah,
we'll be around for you.
We've got our Defenders review coming up. I know that we're a little behind on that. We've got our Inhumans.
So much, just a crazy week.
Got Inhumans coming out this Friday, so we're gonna do a review for that. And that's about it.
I think that's about it.
Maybe
I have to watch.
You gotta watch the trailer.
All right.
For what it's worth, everybody is saying wonderful things.
All right, we'll take a look.
Anyway,
but that's it for us.
That's it.
I hope you enjoyed the Rick and Morty episode as much as we did. Please let us know.
Let us know what you thought about it.
Yeah, talk to us.
Comment.
Dive with us. Chat
tweet
with
us. Chat.
Just, come on. Keep that flowing.
Like us because nobody else is. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Or just, one of the 3 is enough.
And keep it here for all your Man Cave needs.
And, don't get a dog. He has to pee, and I guess I have to let her out. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Smush.
Oh, you get the little puppies. Make your best dog sound for me, Ben.
Well, now she just thinks I'm mocking her.